Well, Dakota, it's a pleasure to meet you. I watched the movie yesterday and it was so interesting to see the female perspective in terms of, you know, somebody getting their powers and being in the superhero world. So I want to ask you, do you remember the first Marvel female character that you fell in love with on screen?
I don't. I feel like I've mostly been like watching male Marvel characters that I mean, the ones that to be honest, I haven't seen all of the Marvel movies, so I was a novice coming into this, so it's something that I'm, you know, getting used to and learning about, but yeah, I haven't seen a character like Madame Web before.
Who would you say is your female superhero in your life?
I feel like I have many. There's so many women in my life that are so powerful for me.
Who are you? What is going on? I can see the future. Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming? That's not how it works.
And I heard you say recently that you're not very good at doing press because some journalists would just take things out of proportion, like the sleep thing that we saw.
Dakota Johnson likes to sleep for 14 hours a night. The Wall Street Journal. That's a long time to sleep.
I didn't even say that like that. I'm just not good at talking to journalists. I think the big problem is that I say stuff and then they write it down, and it's really unfair.
Do you have a PSA for the journalists out there who just do too much? Is there anything you want to say to them?
I mean, there's a lot that I'd like to say to them, but I won't say it. But I think that, you know, there's something to be said for, like, not taking someone out of context. It's actually cooler to be honest and say what they actually said, rather than try and get clicks.
I know. It's not giving a good human being. I don't know why they do that. I'm not one of those people. It's just to let you know.
Well, on-camera interviews are different than, you know, print interviews.
And that was so cool to see Sydney, obviously, in this movie. What was your first impression of her, and were you a fan of Euphoria?
Yeah, I think her work is amazing, and she's a lovely person and so talented and professional and just great.
No, I loved, obviously, like, to see you and the girls, like, grow this, like, beautiful relationship towards the end of the movie. It was such a journey to go on. And obviously, when Cassie started seeing the visions, like, I would say that it came as a surprise to her because she was like, what is going on? So I wanted to ask you, like, what would you say is the biggest surprise of your career?
Everything is a surprise for me. I don't know. Any job I'm lucky enough to do is a surprise. I don't know. I feel constantly lucky and grateful to be where I am in my career.
And would you rather have the ability to see into the future or change your past? Which one would you pick?
Maybe I'd change my past, but I wouldn't want to see the future. I'm happy being surprised.